Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is a Dyson DC07 vacuum. It's got the carpet brush down at the bottom, and then up here in the handle you can click this button here and pull this lance out. But you can see here, this plastic is damaged. So if I try to get this out, I have to kind of pull it down. There's this plastic thing inside, and it gets stuck on the end, so you've got to press the buttons in. I reckon I can fix it. I think what I'll do is, I'll bring it over to the workbench. So with the unit up on the workbench amid all the clutter, I can see that the plastic has perished or just become detached here. It actually hasn't perished, it seems quite okay for the first, well, after the first few rings. There's a bit of a crack there, but after that it seems fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this piece here apart. I think if I push in these black tabs, it'll release the little plastic carrier that the hose is carried on. So let's try and do that. If I push it in here. And this is really going to be, hopefully, the hardest bit of this task. And it is quite stiff. Oh, that was almost in. So I have to push it inwards and then that way. There we go, that's one side done. Then I have to repeat it on the other side. Oh! And this is the issue, is that you put so much weight on it to get it to go in. In this case I pushed the screwdriver the whole way through. I've done a bit of damage there, but that won't be... it won't affect it later on. Look at that very gentle spring mechanism in there. You see that little spring? So when I push those clips, it springs back to life again. Anyways, that's a digression. So this is just wound around on this black plastic thing, I think. And it should be possible to unscrew it. It might be glued in position as well. Let's just do it this way and pull it apart. Yeah, it does have a bit of glue or something on it there. But I don't think we need to put that glue back in. I guess we could if we wanted a proper gas-tight seal. Let's take the knife and clean off some of that dried up glue. Because if we can get it to go on without the glue, we can get it to go on with glue later on. It's weird, it's quite brittle, that glue. So I am shortening the hose with this maneuver, and that would be an issue if the crack was halfway down the hose or something like that, but because I'm only taking about 3 or 4 loops off the top, I don't really think it's going to make any difference at all. So I've got a wire cutters here. I need to bring it back to the point below where the plastic's damaged, which is here. So I'll cut it there, then I'll unroll this down to that point. Oh, should have tried to stop it there, but I didn't. So I'll cut it like that, and there's the waste. The inside of this is a bit sticky. Well, it's a bit gross. If I tell the truth. Now, somehow this must get wound around on here, but also have the plastic on it. So that was how it was done. It's a bit of a short one really, having only one loop. I find that a bit peculiar. I might spend a few minutes now just faffing around trying to get this to work. Just trying to hook it over the edge there. Without damaging it, of course. It's designed to snap back shut again, and that is what is happening. It's the kind of thing when a third hand would be useful. I just walk it around. It pops out. Let's give it a full twist, and then it might be possible to walk it back again. So what I've done is I've twisted it so that it wants to unroll in the direction that I'm going. Trying carefully not to push this through the next layer of plastic. Probably a big machine in Dyson that just does this automatically. It's almost there, it's just this last little bit. If I let go, it'll spring off again. Typically with other vacuums, there we go. Typically with other vacuums, these are just screwed in, but because this is one of these flexi hoses, it doesn't seem to go that way. So that's it on. I'm just going to leave it like that, I think, and snap it back together if it'll fit. I think it went this way. That's it there, and that's it there. Giving it a pretty decent tug, not too much, because I don't expect it'll ever get that much tugging in real life. Could be unscrewed, I guess, and if it happens again, I'll do it and bond it. Not if it happens again, but if it comes loose. If it cracks again, we'll have to look at the length of it. So there you go. Let's have a look at it all together. So if I click the silver nozzle in like that, and then slide it right down, I'm pretty sure that's fine. It's got plenty of hose there anyways. Let's take it apart, pull this out, hold the buttons in, turn it around. Then I think it goes like this. That slides in. This clicks on here. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks from that wear that someone was using it this way around, which is a bit weird, and that might be why it was damaged. Don't know. And then I can put the tools on the end, like this little brush tool here. This little upholstery brush tool. And use it on the stairs, or that kind of thing. I guess that's what that's for. Okay, that wasn't too bad a job, really. Could have been a lot worse. Let's snap it off. Slide it in. And that's it. And that's it. If you've got any comments on this, leave them down below in the comment section, Or if you've got any advice on an easier way of doing that and getting that thing on, tell me about it. Or if you just want to say anything else, I'll delete it if I don't like it. Thanks for watching. See you later.